You what up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Wysocki back with another video. You know it. Okay, so today's video is going to be a two-video day. It's going to be a Goosebumps book review and another Goosebumps book review. So the first review I'm doing is one of my favorite books, The Haunted School. See? Basically the story is this boy named Tommy Fraser, I believe. Yeah, Tommy Fraser. His dad got remarried. He moved to a new town. He's got to go to a new school. You know the whole crap, the stepmom and all that shit. Anyways, and he goes to this new school. He's basically makes two friends or three friends in the same day. A girl named Greta, a guy named Ben, and a girl named Thalia or Talia, whatever you want to call her. And he basically signs up to start doing the decorating for the school dance. He's in middle school. So he starts decorating for the dance, and he gets told by, I think, Greta or Talia to go get something, okay? And she had to go, so he goes and he starts hearing voices in the walls, and he's wondering where it's coming from. And, weird shit going down. So then the night of the dance, he and Ben have to go do something before they go to the dance or get something for Talia. And they end up finding this elevator. And they take this elevator, go into this elevator, and they're taken to this another world called the Gray World. Where in this room, or there's a room before that there's statues of kids. And it's from the 1947 class. And they all disappeared right after they're taking their picture taken. For some reason. They don't tell you why or how, what happened to them. So then he goes into that elevator, he goes down into the Gray World, and he sees all the 47 kids except one's missing. Which is awkward, which is weird. So some of the 47 kids, so he says the class of 1947. So the leader of the group, I've got his name, tells them that they've been trapped in here ever since they took their picture taken, and because in 1947, the guy who took the picture was an evil man with a cursed camera, who sent every time he takes a picture of somebody, all the color in the world they're taken into this place in a crack of the world called the Gray World, where everything loses color eventually. Tommy and Ben want to leave the Gray World, but they told him there's no way to get back. They don't know a way to get back. Only one person has escaped, and they don't know who she is. Now, Billy thinks it's Greta because she has gray eyes. Tommy thinks it's Greta because she has gray eyes, and that's what he thinks. But you'll find out later who it really is. Greta. So Billy and them go outside the basement of this Great World that they're in, and the guy who's leader of this group inside the basement tells them they really shouldn't, because the rest of this class that he was with became like savages, you could say, and became like hostile, and left the village and left the basement and became really crazy people, kind of like like the Lord of the Flies shit, and they all lash out and attack anything that has color. So they end up getting captured by these guys, okay, and they want to change them into grays like them by this black goo. If they get pushed in this black goo, they automatically become like these gray people, okay? So, but I guess the leader of the basement group and his guys save Tommy and Ben just in the nick of time. They get back to the basement, and they're all wondering how they can get back. When all of a sudden the elevator door opens, and out pops Talia. See, Talia was the one that escaped, and everyone crowds around Talia, all the kids from the original 47 group, the ones that were in the basement, crowd around her and say, "Oh my God, you're back! How'd you get out?" Yeah. And she tells them, "Oh, well, I had one day I was looking through my lipstick, and it was red, so I freaked out. I drawed something with my lipstick, and I drawed a door. Basically, it became real, and it was a door. I opened the door and it automatically let me came to the real world, back to the regular world. But when I wanted to go back to get you guys, it all failed. And how I've been keeping my appearance away because she's already had turned gray was by wearing makeup a lot, by carrying a lot of makeup on her. That was the interesting thing, okay? So she gives her the group the list, the Tommy and Ben the lipstick thing, tells them that she's back here to just to live the rest of her life with her classmates who are her friends in this gray world, and that's it. So they give them the picture. So they give them, and then they open it up and they go back to the dance. This is gonna be a short video because the ending is really fucked up for me, and I really hated I didn't like the ending that much. I thought it was kind of mean. I mean, like the ending was kind of mean to Tommy's, like just Tommy's point of view, my point of view of Tommy. He takes a picture. They say so they're all to dance ready, and the dance is getting ready. And sorry, my friend keeps texting me. And dance is getting ready and everything, and and they get the picture taken by somebody, and the guy says to him, the principal says, come on, Mr. Chameleon. It's the guy's name that took the pictures of the original 47 kids, Mr. Chameleon. Says the kids are all ready to take the picture, and right before he takes his picture, Tommy realizes the name, and it says no, and it's too late, and the picture's taking. And I'm guessing I'm not sure, they didn't say he used the same camera, so it could be possible that the old camera originally broke, and then he got a new one, or it could be he's using the actual same fucking camera, and that they just got trapped in the gray world, so they don't tell you what actually happened at the end. I mean, I guess they could have got trapped in the gray world, but again, it's probably, 20 years later? Must be 20 years later, or 50 years later, 16 years later. I don't know how many years later it was, but in the book, but it was a messed up ending for me.